Others too.
What I 5 years, and your mother do it in LA.
Madam Way. Happy Mother's Day for mothers.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, I can't be remover.
Where mothers
be remover.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
What's that? I told him be a white with your friend oxytocin.
Again?
Oxytocin.
Wunya celebrate your mama no what? Jacob K Tekute Hamless. Well, good morning, Jacob. Pinkra Porsche, happy Mother's Day to my mom and myself. Pinkra, you should have added your mother's name. Ajua Besiwa, I'll say I love enter OLA's trousers. Hey, mommy. What you go do for them? Gomez to you. Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Ajua Amwakua of Kowu Akwesiho Esuja. Mame Ajua Amwakua of Kowu Akwesiho Esuja. Gomez to so Bani Dia or the man on the Annie and one or the man you. Abnamaway, happy Mother's Day to all mothers.
Thank you. Put
minus you.
No.
You are not yet a mother.
You can't minus me.
No, your mother.
I am a whole mother to my husband. I am a whole mother.
See, there's no way any woman can ever be a mother to your husband. Never. Mothers are mothers.
Keep believing that.
Una no. Obia wuna gumunsuo.
Aside the say. Mean to me, and me man PFU baby baby. Aside that one,
that is
whatever the mother was doing when he was a child.
And you no credit that.
Transfer of ownership.
Untimi ngu ne be munsuo biem egu awie atwam. Untimi ntwia no. Untimi
nsa no. Na iza ni yem tima ya nsa no. No one ever san. Ola why never san.
Ono abesa na de.
Oba from me abna.
Edi.
Ya me just me ah.
Ola na abesa no.
Na why biem.
But the also what here say say foundation no yagu amadan yesi awi e na wo betinem. Wo need the ogu foundation no.
Mintinam. Me my renovation kakra my maintenance kakra. Na ma paint kakra.
Na so tell us all your renovation.
Say juma ne kra na de kra che dan say.
Ola. For here mo si dan ye two foundation you guys said that for more.
I tell you because ukoya e be ka just say de dan e de. Nka di bubu ye si fufura cause ka onka so di renovation. Kai be ma.
No dan ya asay. O kofa be man say no on say. You are not going to do rebranding.
I'm renovation kakra ba mu.
But say still near we answer na renovate. Madam Jitum now your mother.
Yeah,
I don't know you say.
Hey, but me see.
Why they paying you
like that? Me see atapo nyam yo Mother's Day na mama kai. Hey, yeah, to do one from mum. That's legally.
Twins and then one.
Oh
gone.
My goodness. One gone.
I heard say twins babako gone. I can't confirm.
A crowd for who Jan?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, like when I heard it I was like, atapo nyam. Like if it's true, I'm so happy for her. And if you're sad girl, not be as hard as him, him say, your end was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Or you might know, maybe that video lets people praying for her. Or, I mean, things happen.
No, yeah, anything can happen. If you know, so my nyami hunemobo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, nyami attention.
If you was me the pointer, once they say, was it when Osuko change and Mr. Nekra Eddie Hannah? If your corner was in your couple, say, who case study.
Case study.
But Namia born here will be to me for barrenness.
Ending
at Timbium, Miss Senna. They are born on the boss.
Oh, what done one Daniel Congo?
One Daniel Congo is a year.
What done it?
One I think one Daniel Congo
is a principle. One Daniel Congo, but for their channel.
Okay.
I read it somewhere, so she has forgiven it.
Okay, like, then
it's gone.
Wherever she is, like I'm so.
We are happy for her.
Patrol Christian, no patrol, yes, no. And you're the kids were where dear at the busy star. Dear what? Well, I mean now. Oh my goodness. Oh, float more. The whole. Salute festival. I don't also in the naming ceremony. And if you ever heard there, like. I'm so happy for her. So wherever she is, like, congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Seligali. And I don't know. We need to confirm whether the two or is one. Happy Mother's Day to my dearest mom, Comfort Tema Ba Akwetia, and to my love, Vera Mato, inside Dansuman Snits from Nanake. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, Sarah Amma Abrefi Anan, aka Okoto, wishing her strength and good health from her son, Michael Nuwachi, all the way in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. I love my mom, Michael Nuwachi. I don't know if I mentioned the name right, but we'll say Happy Mother's Day to Madam Sarah Amma Abrefi Anan. Nidia Nesamrani Eye Okoto. Abnadia Nezi.
Oh, Patrol, we did. Oh, I request them. Oh, your producer Eugenia after me say she lost the baby at 7 months, and it wasn't a pair of twins, so there's no child.
You sure?
Yes.
Eugenia kind.
Yes. Almost say it was just one child, and she lost the baby at 7 months.
Oh.
So there is no baby.
Oh no! What we read was bad. Anyways, she's still a mother. Yeah, we didn't know. I'm not uncle. Good morning, Ola. This is Funkanet blogger. I would like to use the platform to wish my mom, Grace Amma Azar, a very wonderful Happy Mother's Day. I may not have all the money in the world to buy her all the expensive gifts in the world, but one thing I can assure her is my love for her will not fade away. May God bless her. Continue to protect her with long life. This is from Funkanet blogger. Who can some the day in a Ushia Mamia a phone? I can't see Chen Wati and I come and Tony. Abna, we go. Welcome to Klo. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you do me some of the honors by reading some of the Mother's Day messages. There are so plenty, but we have interviews to also run. So and then Mr. Ube Buamena Yakin kind of messages. Yes. What? Family pay. Sango for also family brand ambassador.
Who's one?
Man, too much. It's serious. Right from time I'm starting singing, I can take Tampico for the whole day. Let me know if you say me D.
Okay, they know what bottles moon.
I still take the plastic one. The ton of pack.
Wow.
Hey, these people, they foresee me. I did take them too much. Then get new one where see no sugar. That one too, I did take them. Come again.
No new sugar, no sugar now.
Yeah, I wouldn't no sugar account. All right, wait, let's do this.
Okay.
Our guest is in. Let's go.
Papa, you're doing this here. As we were saying earlier, it's Mother's Day on Sunday, so I would like to wish my beautiful mom, a happy Mother's Day. Bidan as a pan is what me do be me. I want womia and come down go eta. And I'm coming down here. And come show one. Bidan see break.
Wait,
Papa, wait dear. Me them trying this story say baby, then you won't say fix the country there to say. I may say it's really going on and I'm so happy say for like once there is something that is trending that is not entire like any news size about somebody's breast and no baby daddy and like for once it's about our country. Now for baby the omo dia bad obi had the 2 cents on the fix the country issue. Some people are for the motion, others are saying say yeah Ghana for na yeti kom hano. Yes so you suba and say you affect your country. Ebi ane say na man dey o catch him say MP eko press card be o gata ma na or the adebechi na say area ho nya bola mu di begum a insuo to a that is a cost 90 job enti say answer you suban a ye be that say na me so make o be say who nim say country na ye fix it and I be catch say o meeting ya you knew our suban, you knew everything when you were in opposition, you didn't tell us to fix our lifestyles first. Time and now opposition, the more who was say you suba yansana. Nenda mo be tena na fe na mo who say you suba yansana we fix the country. Anyway, tell me the master ba Prince David Osei. I one of the celebrities. I bet me a capacity say Ojina NPP for Echi during their campaign and then the elections. Like he was part of the people that were all over the place for his excellence in Anadu Danko Ekufado. Now fix it Iba. A lot of people have been tagging the celebrities that like almost wait and answer almost supporting the MPP no because one amoka as MPP base MPP. And in 7 banana for be almost say papa. Prince David say, where is the noise? Now you have kept quiet. Why have you gone mute all of a sudden? Now Prince David say, Eddie, or tweety BB. I'm not doing a Twitter post, the ever soon Instagram, and then he added a caption. So let me read the tweet first. I'll say, just maybe if we fix ourselves first, then we can fix our country. We are all full of hate, greed, selfishness, and nonchalant attitude. God help. Nonchalant, sorry. God help. Hashtag fix yourself. And on one Kasadi caption can say, Ghana will be better and well fixed if the citizenry fix ourselves first. Say no to hate, greed, selfishness, nonchalant attitude, tribalism. We move. Hashtag fix yourself. And Ghana will be fixed for all to enjoy. Hashtag we move. Is it not the same human beings that works in government and a place of power? Are they not citizens of Ghana? From the church to the Flagstaff house is all corrupt. So let's fix ourselves first. Then that will translate into fixing our country, Ghana. Amen. Not just say, Pesamin Kuminya, any or time, any tribalism near the Adientina Ghana enkoso. And I'm saying, who did the for them? Ye jai A4 for them, ye jai say, ye did the Agbi for them, ye jai say, ye did the car for them, ye road perfect, yeah, ye the Nasi baby. Where so the air is a bulldog? Bulldog.
Is it on the bulldog?
On the bull god.
Thank you.
Bro, you see a baby no mudia there brain and you so much I want to use a man against what I need like
his name is Bull God.
Bull the God. I don't know how James.
But I'm not what can we man of God the emoji on.
Yeah. Man of God emoji. Yeah.
And son of God where they?
SOG.
A daughter of God where they?
But a child of God. But it was one HSM. Bull God so the 2 cents over Becca. No say. How about a collabo? A hit song titled Fix It by Samini and Sarkodie. Not just say. Tanya Obeka say, that's a doom so by na mekaya inflation crash on me boss so. And to send that me da kanye munasem me mako school free and me teach ma on na to aso say ya na beka everybody give glory yes we now the church said the battle is still the Lord subtle advert pan it goes to Sarkodie and it's a minute to there but I mean then as you said ni ma say anko yi
men kanyum no mpo
I know na or did we no sorry different Robert to say you are getting exactly what you voted for. Shut up and enjoy. Not just say, "Oh, can TV so na ya bu na be na friend no." Say dey ya pa na ye nyai. Ana ya boa. Say na to aba ma mu ntinu dey ya pa no. Eno na ye nyai ntinu. We should shut up and enjoy. Another celebrity I was tweeting about fix it years. It mislead their force. Onu ka dem ehuna nka ma question with. Make say, "Ma'am, madam, I know my rights. Where are you on this issue?" But she didn't one disappointing me. Or see, I just bought gas for 95 Ghana cedis.
What?
I want to know if it's my attitude that caused the price to go up.
Yes.
How do I fix myself to change the price, please?
Okay.
So we'll say yes. How does she fix her attitude to change the price?
By knowing who to vote for. Next time, vote for attitude to be president, integrity to be vice president, and then morality to be ministers of state and all that. Yeah, these are the things the people we should be voting for. Come say and fix your attitude. It's your attitude, say morality or integrity or
abstract in them way.
Yeah, vote you normal president. I mean, anymore.
It's yeah. And also need no. I bet them. Mami fan need the last one. Not to say. Onya winter. I bet them say hashtag fix the country now should go beyond tenure of office. It should not be about any party. That should defeat the purpose. It should be an eternal fight for Ghana as a motherland that deserves the best and not a group of people. Not just say, and yes, if you end this in Intel, I zero one away be one then I will fix it. No. But wow party about China. Now so almost be the same thing. You will be a Ghanaian first before you be an MPP or an NDC man. Your country comes first before your friend is saying your loyalty and now say your way to a political party. If I heard them say, so we NDC ni na say MPP before the ba. Ha, we MPP no so na say bia one na we wanim, one na we kan yes say to mama MPP. So our integrity if they are going south, I will be because me na me manim ka say to abamo. Now so ye hwe de ekoya eni enyan. Nti ye be ya. Me and me kan masanso atwese. We Ghana ni ansa na. Why a political one eni. Nti papa, I had me dim sem besi. Now some person some ke ebo. Everybody give glory to coordinate say. Me fan sorry so.
Pacho, thank you.
Happy day.
Happy Mother's
Day. Okay, before
stories.
happy day, ni beba no. Mami read it.
No, you read it along with the song so that we save time with that. You understand? Sad, but thank God I have 2 kids now. Okay, I want to know what's making you sad. Happy Mother's Day to myself and all mothers. Akosia Esme, also good morning, Ola. Please, I want to wish my mom Angie Mensah a happy Mother's Day in advance and tell her that I love her. She loves you and always listens to you. Angie Mensah. Angie. Oh, okay. Oh, so that you are Angie Mensah's daughter. Wow. Angie Mensah, happy Mother's Day. I never thought she was an old person anyway. Like grown. Okay, so Sheila, yeah, the most happy Mother's Day to my mom, Auntie Araba inside Domi Pillar 2. Auntie Araba, happy Mother's Day to you. Okay, Black. Also, please remove the shades, okay? It's too early in the morning. Good morning to Abina. Hey, Black, Mate, me journey home. Princess Doku, say happy Mother's Day to my beautiful mother, Georgina Okran. I love her much. Okay, so I'll still drop in some of your Mother's Day messages. Quickly, I'll drop some of them because I asked you to bring them. My boss Sally came or say Abna is right. No, the cousin be taking care of the nephews, like they are 12 years since some few months, and he's now 12 years. So I want to see a mother on. And we are going to talk about child welfare. We are going to talk about Enkwada. See the vibe and the control. Yeah, well, Mr. Bright up here in the studio right now. Yeah, be Mother's Day, dear. Now see a drink Quadano home. Now you dear man so home come. Now you share a normal year, you bet me a year, Edia Abua and Quadano Dachin. And in normal year, Remuno, and yes, a year. Ah, a Kutia and Quadano, a farm who did. Tiana near penny, ye will fire BBR.
Restore the Lord.
Right up here, a bedin come. But before then, also Aquaba, good morning.
Good morning.
Pachoba Cordia. I was at Nipa Mutin in K. Papa, Abra, I was on Kwana Beno Riasiana.
And then Yam
Also calling or no?
Yeah, I'm calling.
Calling the awards.
Yeah.
Now then, I'm waiting for awards for charity organizations and NGOs.
Oh.
And I'm in
your media mind that.
Your
media mind that.
Okay. It's Osha mask in Bacho Bodina man for who?
Your friend Prince McKay.
Oh, yeah, where?
Prince McKay.
Oh, yeah, where?
Prince.
Obi anymore. Right. Don't make that mistake. Me, I don't know you.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. I was for Prince McKay on the year RTP. I was CEO on the year RTP. No, some year gospel. There's another gospel.
Africa Gospel Awards Festival.
And as he say, what's it there,
Ghana Ministers of State Excellence Honors.
Ghana
Ministers of State Excellence Honors. Okay, so Big Events Ghana and Africa Center for Excellence and in collaboration with Despite Media Group, organized the Ghana Ministers of State Excellence Honors. So for 6 weeks, our Despite Media platform, advert also say we are Ghana ni na wati na umemuna wa winning minister bia within the tenure of office no or born a home modern etimi excel ye within the period now or best survey in the minor and answer or that's survey now would you say we're born a home or send email am I now watch the entire office as an minister no ya born abaso nti enu mu na enya 297 nominations are above for various ministers and your committee in transi and on select 297 nominations, not for like say ministers. Yeah, but a bit more say we all know when you have 10 nominations, or we all 5 nominations exactly. And see, and no your committee no headed by Dr. Abroka at Tennessee, almost select here, almost shame more investigate and semna nominate you know. How accurate and how true those when you are. And I finalize on the list. I ever born Baswa next week, next Saturday on the 15th of May.
Wow. It's Saturday, nipa na amonya omu nomination nyina no mo ye ho adwuma mo ba be bobo omo ma make it to the list. But what kind ministers are? Is it like omo you appoint omo to be ministers in various offices ana?
Yes, omo serve in various ministerial portfolios.
Ministers in Kwa.
Yes, ministers in Kwa. It could be a minister, it could be a deputy minister. But what we are doing is we have a separate event for deputies and a separate event for substantive ministers. But my main chair will be to say, and for ministers are almost to see Kwa. And for nominatee Ghana for nominatee ministers been free as far back as President Kufuor Abreso.
Because I was going to ask, say ministers
both former and then current ministers of state. And I Omabaso.
Okay, so it's not limited to Omo say no. But that phone in to me count.
Exactly.
Nice one. But why? What is an idea? As a minister, there Nabaso body any juma or year no the office.
Well, until echo mono. Ne name say the feeling is different. You see, as part of the way, no say we honest and your awards. And your idea say ye ma Ghana for a vote for. Exactly. Ghana for the Omojuma Mayane sa nominations no more filing, no. Beyond this point, the committee and a review all those nominations nearby, no. And we are not going to ask anybody to vote for anybody. Now the committee now must select it based on the how factual all those nominations or the nominate or some kind of etier.
Okay.
And honest. Now because honest in obia Yebon Abasubiano officially a true letter a command.
Oh, okay.
Like I say, so and so person, you have made it for the day to be nominated into their way. And as part of the process, there will be a video profiles or video recordings of all the awardees on the night. Whilst we are profiling you, one can kasa about some of them. What I say?
Yeah.
Now, in doing so, what you say, Ola, most of these people have really sacrificed. For some of them, as some of them can say, and some are gonna afford can't say, I can't say, oh, ministers there, you're corrupt, you say, but truly, and you're corrupt. Most of them have really sacrificed to the extent that neglecting family during the course of service. Because sometimes they will have to be elsewhere signing agreements on behalf of the nation so that me know you benya can adam you benya nsuo the etimedware you betimanya economy ni your right your business betumpon it is any money they have done it to the neglect of their very family, their wives, their children, and you could see and you could tell and I mean how some of them spoke on camera, how some of them even apologized to their wives and their family for neglecting them all that. I mean, during all that period.
So, record videos when you know, Mama.
Yes, we have all those
emotional period.
Yes, and it tells you that Adina Obama mono, they really expected it long time ago. Oh, and somehow omo can say if import yanya at the right time opa. Yeah. Nim say Oma almost so aba foforo no ebe sha onkran. And na obi a ono so what aspiration say one day or person or ye minister of state no. Obeka say tama me ni ho no. Tama me ni ho no. Na obi wo ho. Na sa nipa no obo adwuma dendin e ma ye de ebo na baso. Enti say abo na baso dia na ese me so I have to do far more so that I could also be recognized. Enti okay say Ola before I started RTP 10 years ago, it got to a time that you could tell one particular block, a particular time block, you could have about 20 or 15 people sounding the same like somebody. But when we got the people to understand that one year unique, there's no way you'll be recognized.
So Saturday, right?
So Saturday on the 15th of May.
Yeah.
Nyankopon ya adoma nyame be ya adom so because ono ana why there wasoma ye be ye adwumadie fefefe ama sa 15 na nyame nchaade omo ye de omo sell through no. Some of them includes current ministers of state are almost survey in the first term of His Excellency President Nana Abanso ebinom so ego so survey and almost so ebinom so survey from former President Kufuor Abreso into former President Mills, former President Mahama Abreso. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be beautiful. I mean, we are having a huge red carpet ceremony for them. And you know, when it comes to big events, what we do when it comes to red carpet. Indeed, I don't see any event doing fabulous red carpet than us in the whole of Africa.
Okay.
And it's not because infants say, ministers in Tibeka, so like the way government functions, no, it's going to be solidly done.
You bet checking here.
You
Saturday,
see,
15th
May.
Yes.
And a special event, and you'll be an obetimaba.
Yeah.
And you're in ticket, and so by a special invitation. And the one your invitation, obetimasha what TV so. And I say, invitation, so I saw Kai who say, what do you call it? Black tie event and a traditional way. Either also black tie, and I say traditional. And your captain traditional.
Thank you very much. Prince McKay, Big Event CEO. That's Bebre. It's a right up here. Good morning, Akwaba. It seems for some time now, as a within the every corridor will be a body. But that is here from what year. So Nyami Adma, Kosiada, your Mother's Day. And I'm sure that Yenina Yenim Asudi Kessia Dahoma, our forum concerning Yema Ayetiomo. It's here, and none of your Pessia Uncle Moe na Yenina in your Futunia, this Yaka frame. Your casa Aquada, one day Aquada.
Aquada will be away below the age of 18 years.
Okay.
Who do you American but
do watching.
Into your Aquada, not just way below the age of 18 years. Now, and also that age period, no, so no, you were different definitions a womb.
Okay.
Because be Aquada. The Obia, your age, I can say Obi Aquara, with the 12. And Yama obey to me, and I'll cry with the 14, and also 15, okay. And also and 16. Into share 12 now. It just say, oh, you are crying with the 12, not just say, who could do bonia, and manage to say, you can be held responsible for that act, you know. Until from 12 years going, you know, a child can be criminally responsible for the act.
Okay.
I know you're general
or your child.
Or your child. And you know, that's a general definition for that. But however, no, in terms of how we handle cases now about that particular child, it's totally different from say Obiako Committee, Criminal Act and all that. But that is the age period or minor yemre mu yede ato was akora di boni a that child can be responsible for that the act na akora na ye no and from 14 nso ye sabi obi person osu adwuma ko 15 ho no no ye ade a akora no betimi esu adwuma but under a certain contractual agreement ebe binding on nipa no chi akora na adwuma no
Mr. Odi say akora free 14 years obetimi esu adwuma.
Yes emra ne kire say udi 15 years and as we wie GHS obetimi esu adwuma but per the arrangement ultimo say nkora ni bi okomodi 14 na omutimi ewie GHS and all that, so we included that, but the law itself is on 15 years. The udi 15 years and above obetimi esu adwuma. And you know, and also know there are a lot of things that in terms of the contractual agreement a binding nipa no cha akora na adwuma no a binding akora na nkasa and a binding nipa no de akora na kwa kwhye adwuma mu. Nti obia wo ni role o play in that process no. And say about 15 no so 15 no ye de ahyemra mu say nkora betimi ye adwuma. Na adwuma na akora na say akora na ye no and say de how bi abra akora no ne development and education. These are the two areas emra ne kire say akora ye adwuma entimi affected. Nti omo hwe nkora omo ye adwuma omo di 15 years to 17 no. Emra je say who employs ankrofo na adwuma na nkora ne baby nkora ne ye adwuma no, you need to take record of nkora no. Na ense so omo ye adwuma more than 3 hours a day. Yes, and so you do more than 3 hours a day. Would you do more than 3 hours a day? Then it means that you have violated Nkorano right.
Oh.
You know, so Nina Umrenum.
So yeah, more than 3 hours.
And this Nkorano more than 3 hours. Within that.
And Osuya Juma so you can so yeah
Osuya Juma the state consider it as a capacity building.
Okay.
Internet so to me yeah Juma in a conducive say baby Nkorano so yeah Juma no. It should be conducive.
Okay.
It didn't talk about hours akran babedi.
Conducive nature say yeah baby emfa oyoni bi amre.
Emra akran. That is what the law says. So usuye juma, the environment should be conducive. But the bay juma, must be conducive. The hours must not exceed saying 3 hours a day. Okay. And so I have to take records of akran. Time akran the bay juma, time okufie so taking the record. If our medical condition and I say any condition be so to me taking records on the child. It is a Korabe 15 to 17. The company do not have any records of Nkorana. It also means that company, has also violated Nkorana right because the state required that record to be able to know the trend in terms of the development of Nkorana within that particular environment. Until these are things that I want. Then, about 16.
Yeah.
16 so your age be emrane kire say so 16 you can consent to sex.
Okay, that's obetimi no obi enyampa mu nhia.
Oni obi betimi enyampa mu nhia. But and also no a general definition emrane dey aba. But however no it requires the consent that you need to obtain from the child no. It should be a well-informed consent.
Well-informed nature say.
A well-informed nature say it should be a sole decision of the child. Nothing should influence the decision of the child.
That's akrana mfani pemu
nkase say nothing should influence the process.
Oh, okay.
In JBA say ebia o ma akrana 5 cities dey bia na say because of that o say oni na akrana penny. The interpretation of it will not be say it's the decision of the child, but because of papaya or the akrana ntina ama akrana succumb to that decision.
Say be akrana bi out of fried rice man.
Out of fried rice man be exactly. Indeed those things will not be considered as a sole decision of Akorano. Indeed, these are some steps to be a womb.
It is so decision. How would it be like?
And I don't know. Debbie Ameka say it's a bit complex. Because most of the cases are handled in relation to that. The court has always turned it on because they say that decision has been influenced by because Ocean Kofa said your money in one way or the other. No, maybe Akorano no ope a sanitary part. Enti akọ no obi akwakoda wa man 5 cities open mobile phone ni sanya mano. Enti the court look at it and says no, this was influenced by the gift now the Amakorana. But what the state requires is that the decision of the child should be a sole decision. And that decision must be well informed. Akorana should have the mind to say these are the consequences and then the benefit that I will get from it. But without that, it means that we are violating our right. Until consent to sex age in Ankasana is a very complex zone. If you are not careful, ubetin se see ya.
Why do you say why in years
waiting? So that is how it is. And I'm removing already 13 years and above. Obet me a light work. What we call the light work. Sebia obebwa na ufu fie ona ye juma kakra ni ade no. But below
odi 13
yes.
And obeti abobo na ufu fie.
Yes. We call it light work. But and also nkyere say kakra no were below 13 years ah. Sebi untimi nye nyama ufi. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. But Mrana Shishe no light work no our children's act no. Juma light work no our children's act no. Okay. What constitute light work? But that period no. You see, Debbie Amekase Yemrana I bonkra ho ban no. It is more scientific because it gives room for the developmental stages of encourage to be actualized and sana you can engage a child. In Debbie already 5 years now, you are hindering the developmental processes of that child. Well, maybe your friend stunted growth in the idea. If you are drain at the age of 5, no. Now our dreams will be already 12 and as already 15. Into maybe a time when we do say already 15, no. Not just say I dream as a dream, no. Not just a nina retard any idea. So it affects the development of encourage. So the law has made it say with from 0 to 12 or no. A period be very critical in the life of children. And you know, you need to spend a lot of time to pay attention to their developmental stages to make sure say akorano picky A or picky B or picky C or do age from 9 up to 12 no. It's an age that we call the recognition period. Ankara does a lot of things for them to be recognized. Okay. And you know, say if you are not able to manage that aspect now, I don't know sometimes they go on air or they go on social media, put things out there because they feel say in their developmental stages, no, we have something we call in psychology a generational gap. Okay. Because when you're sad, you know, and say now, no, let me put my picture out there for people to see and comment. Into know who say and for like in Nyama be 2 or 3 na be 1,000 koha. Then it builds the confidence of the person to know say, oh, okay, me too, people like me and all that. But most of these things they are purely psychological. You know, because you did not acquire it, no. Na opese unya sanyama. Maybe I made a year example say oko baby ankore di agora. Eya study mpenifo na omode nkora na ba ho no. And see their attitude and reaction when children are playing. Or now say a lot of them has a generational gap issue. They want to fill up. Ebi obi ankore di agora na for to ho obeso ye bi bad. The state no will not allow him or her to do it. Yeah. Obi so ha or wahonde a obetimi what the children are doing no quite me the no ho agim no so ye bi na sanema ni nyina psychological effect because
who benefit moti that so
exactly these are all if the mindset of the person is not to say yes or assist to play no kata is involved in the playing then it has you can interpret it to mean say at a point in the life of that person they lack that generational that will nya sanya manitri now no fi say so utimi I so bin so ebia enne nyame adom watoka oba sorry we siesie no o say o daddy drive me to school. Most of the common statement that I say mimi so I never get this opportunity say and when you have opportunity now you are instructing me to drive you to school no. These are all generational gap issues. You know, it is important say yebema nkorere nyi to a level where we can engage them because when children have understanding of themselves, they are able to give you the best solution or result that you want when you engage them in certain processes and all that. That is why it's important say from 0 to 15, children cannot be economically gainful to anybody, including the family.
Let's say omunti minye juma disika bebre
ebusiano. No, according to minye juma disika bebre ebusiano. However, no, there are certain issues that the law requires, or the law deem it to be a capacity building for children. They be a or particular talent. Now or exhibit here, the law will consider it as a capacity building for Akorano, onum football ball, onum nyumto, or skills be a unique. akwara no ho. And no, the law requires as a capacity building. If as a result of exercising that capacity building, na udinye sika, nobody can profit from that amount except akwara no.
Maybe the akwada. The mommy started from who video be akwada 8 years.
Yeah.
Omo 4x1 relay.
Yes.
Competition. Very
exactly.
competitive
exactly.
one. The winning and were 8 years.
Yeah.
Omo America for.
Yes.
You be more price.
You be more price. Yes.
And you are saying say sikano or say
it should be an investment into the life of the child.
But akwano more managers, or more trainers, or more all these people.
The work of the managers is to provide care for Nkorano. None of them to benefit from the proceeds of Nkorano.
Oh.
It is not allowed.
Wow.
So you will benefit directly. So the law has imposed on you a responsibility to provide care for the child because you have decided to devote yourself for Akorano. Your devotion is not because you want to gain from the Akorano. If that your intention is that it becomes exploitation, because at that age, a child cannot be economically gainful to anybody except the child.
But me training no.
Yes, when I training no.
So
exactly. So yeah, of course, whatever you get from the child must be considered as an investment that you are putting back into the life of the child. And so, for instance, if I'm a manager for Akorano, now Akorano or Tonyum, so my go high musician be the ombe training Akorano.
Yeah.
I, the manager, will pay the child. I, the manager, will pay trainer. But Akorano ko performance is that process cannot be used for the payment of It is considered as your responsibility, your contribution towards the building the capacity of the child.
Hey, it's
very, very critical. The management of Accra is not for profit making.
Hey, but I'm spending on it.
So elsewhere, share programs and Korea are more talented. Yeah. The state takes over that responsibility. Maybe whoever will invest in the lives of the child, maybe either see a tax exemption.
Okay.
And as a rebate, you can deliver some of these things to the welfare of the child. Or you are being trained within an institutionalized system.
Okay.
Maybe a school, Ubo footballer, Ubehuna or former academy.
Yes.
So Oko Germany say they have a lot of academy.
Yeah, football academy.
Belgium, exactly. That is the concept. I will forbid baby in Gaza me burning football bontino. Me make training makora. And then wherever you sign a contract with the child, or the child gets a contract with another football a year, then you will end the proceed. It's not allowed.
Now Sunday I'm running there, and your course system in see a boom raso.
Yeah, when and you might you boom raso. That is why it's a semblance of OPK. Somebody see you to be a strange person in society because for over the years, we've not implemented most of our laws. And a yemo be who say, oh, near why ye obi ti say e fa ho ben me na ma wo me ba but o memu han obi ani ho a wa wo ba obeka sa akra ne wo ba
da bi nyame na mo wo no
ona wo no de but akra ne nya wo nkwan wo ba
me na me chemu wo no
ene de no doubt about it o hwe amra nu mu a the responsibility a wo ba akra de be ma wo ba no is being handed over to you by the state.
Mr. Bia.
Yes.
Me ne mi kunu ahia anadwo amane a mi wura mu no na wuni ho bi
na me ni ho
na mnyame adom
state no ni ho na enya me
manyem me dia yeyie ni aseda manyame oso me nkunu amane hunu manya ma mi kunu abegina me nchen nye mema nyina ne ta kogina mo yire nchen ba we do obegina me nchen push na ma push na akoda aba o se akoda nya me nkwa me dia
enya nkwa wo dia if you are to divide the Quran in terms of shareholding Aban were almost about 50% shares in the life of the child.
Oh, how?
Into the direction of how to even provide care for Akorano, the state tells you what you have to do. It's a responsibility handed over to you by the state. Into ultimate handed. Anything oko other countries more child support systems.
Okay.
Oko China say more than a certain threshold. The state will tell you say maybe the state in Bekaz 1 hour no mefano. But above that responsibility is yours. Into violating that responsibility, the state can come after you.
Okay.
Just because they want to regulate the population control. Oko elsewhere, they have child support program. In this area, only about to announce Udu Ubene any another account report to my system now.
Yeah.
The system will either pick you or pick the child from you, and then put the child under the social safety net of that particular country. It means that the state has eye on whatever you do to Akorano. There are certain states to be or her. They reward parents for providing good care for their children. Because the one who say, oh, you have followed the law, you have followed the principles, and the value that you need to give to the child now. Or the ama Akorano. All these things are there. Near Bakubi cry an uncle for can say Obi or Hosi may buy an ambassador.
Yeah.
For a brand. So I know quite a complex kakra, because for you to have for a child to be an ambassador for a product is a serious matter. Because one, you need to prove the contractual agreement between product now Korano advertising. It meets a certain requirement. The first requirement is advert now Korano run is approved by FDA or certifying company in a particular country.
Because FDA has to do it.
Has to do that. Exactly. And then whether or not the product now Korano advertising is it child friendly?
Okay.
So say be according to me, sorry, ambassador for cement company. No. That becomes exploitation.
Yeah.
But whatever the child will advertise must be beneficial to a child. Now, even if they be a beneficial to children, that's the how break Korana, the company can be held responsible for that act because that's a BSida.
Okay.
Doe versus Nestle company USA. Egusu ya asema omodi asema sa even to omugusu di. Because at any time biano different enema fufroba. Nestle ya eduani bi ko one of the African countries sabi enema bi o ese omode ka ho. Oman fan ka ho. And a man currently division or Omunya how they sued the company almost about $60 million for producing a product and advertising. Sabi ade how brand kora. So it's a complex now say a brand ambassador now say every month be and every year be a company need to Akorana car. What do you use the money for? That all those things must be accounted for.
Me waba
yes.
Maybe Instagram account amame bano.
Yeah.
My from so.
Generally, they won't cast why I'm from so. Depending on what you are using it for, will determine say be why I'm from so. And again, you know, Instagram account will be a obano. The law has a position on that. Say, anything that you do for a child, the child must also have capacity to express the opinion in what you are doing on behalf of the child. The law provides that capacity.
But Akrano, maybe
also,
8 years.
Yes.
Sorry, even less than. Even said 3 years.
Yes, 3 years.
She was even less than 1 year.
Yes. Right? Indeed, 3 years, you know, it means that the child do not have capacity to express the opinion on such matters. So it requires that the parent must take that decision on behalf of the child.
Okay.
And in taking that decision, you know, the law says that decision must be in the best interest of our child. So if you carry out certain activities, now at that period, no, it's not in the best interest of our Korana. The parent will be held responsible for that decision.
Okay.
Now Korano Krenyi, that's or share those accounts, no, who said there are certain decisions that the parent took. Or no, in her opinion or his opinion, no, no. Obetimi, Akorana Kasa at a certain age can sue the parent for engaging an act that they did not give approval to. Or that period that I couldn't take decision for myself now. How did you manage that period? All these things are there. Sebe, we take it for granted.
Okay.
So the premise for which people base their arguments, is totally wrong. And that premise has led a lot of people to engage their children in certain acts. Eddie Howard Bre for Nankasa. Omufi says Sebi Obiti baby no or witch hunting.
Yeah, watching me at say and you're wrong, say maybe.
No, not at all, not at all. And you're wrong. The purpose, yes.
And you can say
yes. And you can say ha Korano. It should not expose the Korano to pedophiles. It should not expose the Korano to rapists, all kinds of people who take advantage of Korano.
Okay.
So if you are able to manage it very well, then why not? Who will come after you? Nobody will come after you. Because we also need to check the security features of that website, But recently there was a case. I said a guy be commenting about one talented lady be a so she Unyananka.
I was going to
that
ask you.
exactly.
Sir could post in the back picture. And a comedian, your friend Waris. The no the dia go no friend. I go say, hey, I created why ripe for eating.
That person, I was surprised. He said the family did not pursue that matter. Uncle Kokota and I say Emrasumua would have been a different story altogether.
Really?
I'm
he
telling
was just
you,
joking, he said.
No, you see, there never be a while. Unless they say it is proven that the security features of that account are now for no it exposes Akorano. Even that one Korano, you have no right to pass that comment about Akorano.
Really?
No, not at all. You have no right. There are certain comments here you can't pass about because in the life of Nkorano, your intention, whether jokingly or the law will deem it as an act that you want to commit.
Mr. Pia, wait there. Me, if you can see him, if you can see him, I was so I say, Akotia line, and this CPC crow from, but I'm trying to be efficacious.
Yeah.
We saw this whole thing about penny. Oh, wait there, me, no, I created my wife, no.
Debbie, and
yeah,
then for your wife.
You
see, never be or and I make her say, we have done all this over and over again. We can't part and parcel of our society.
Yeah.
And we don't see anything wrong with it. But it's a serious issue. That comment, I was surprised that the parents did not take it up. Exactly. Yeah. I'm surprised that they didn't take it up. At least, even if they are not interested in whatever they will get from Nipanokra, at least they should send a signal to the system for people not to take advantage of Nkora. It's a very serious matter. But I know about on social media near Diana, who did this idea, didn't confront them, then we let it.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying, Waris, comedian Waris, I apologize later.
Yes, so I apologize here, then maybe it's at the discretion of the parents.
For dinner temper.
Exactly, because such comment, they are very serious issue. It was a general comment passed about Nkora, and we would have picked it up. But because it has to, the parents are alive, and then they are the ones who posted the picture, no man, Nipan make his comment media. Then that one, the parent has every right.
Now, Drew on another bimu so can say, and you want to you're always posting your daughter, so we can once a man. Yes. Why should you be angry?
If you post the fact that I post you my daughter picture, now say it doesn't depict a certain, it doesn't give you a certain information. Do not give you that right. We go and make such a comment about the child. You see, make a program be or US. Now park be or now there was this man be or her on park on a police for Befan. So I was wondering why. So I asked the police officer why. I say this person has made comments and has had relationship with them. So where children play, such people cannot come around that environment.
Okay. The man restraining order.
Yeah, man with that restraining order. You cannot find yourself within a certain radius where encourage
because of one known
the state is so much interested in the life of Nkora to the extent that the little thing that you do, the flag will be on you. The state will flag you so that it doesn't give you the opportunity to come close to children and take advantage of them.
I would say for any Mr. Bright Apia and Nadine come on. Mr. Bright Apia and Child Right International and no Ghana and Patricia correct. Okay. But yeah, member kwai do maybe a member kwana so bisa no maybe apeso hu ewo nkwada ntiti emu se de be ahun so unko fom ana unko bumra so oh bebeni yes bambebeni yeah I'm of beni obani buati ntina me benwati ya no dancing ni na ebisapia yeah uni my baba your friend DJ Switch.
Martini.
Yeah, and so also we need a reality shows on commercial. And so also we need talented kids.
Yeah.
And I read more than 4 people passing such comments about her. Akren wife, Akren Nina ma bini was saying, Akren when she's ripe and all that.
I think that the parents must take some of these votes.
There was no apology. The parents did nothing.
And I'm surprised. You see, I don't know. Emma Jumano Oko taking certain action. Obi say, "Oh yeah, be so strange." So this is something that directly the parents should have sued the person for taking that, because beyond Zabia, the process is now for more and sana obey winning, you know. I even talented programs I personally have issues with
issues
we will come there because once you have instituted a program to build on capacity of employer or to identify the capacity of employer, you are required to put up certain systems in order to earn those talents from employer.
Okay, system based.
First system is the program now over running. It should be child friendly and conducive for employer. And then the provision of services the children will require on the show must also be deemed to be free.
Okay.
Children should not spend their own money in engaging in some of these things in anticipation that because I can't be at the same reward for it. Again, you need to institute a contract agreement between you and the guardian of Akorano. Yes. Between you and the guardian of Akorano, and as what we call the fit person in law. No. Say these are the conditions that guys niawo. Therefore, Akorano efemua, these are the benefits that will accrue to Akorano. But in most cases, those things are not spelled out. Akorano mama beba show no so na oma beye ni omo pe na omo ko. Again, after one Akorano award no Akorano, the organizers of such of these events do not even follow up on the usage of the award now Akorano. And one thing is serious is that when you have built a capacity of Akorano to a certain level, and the child is recognized to have a certain status in society, that status must commensurate with the lifestyle of Akorano. In this Akorano says, Bisabe, when raising a status to a level, say, or a DJ and also a musician.
Yeah.
Now
a poet, said
a poet, now say, or co-program, you don't expect such a person to go in a throttle.
Oh.
Yes.
It's organizers now some pay.
They have to provide those things because once you have attached the life of a child, until that 18, your work as an organizer or event of such a program, your work is not done. Because you have raised through your program, you have raised the child to a certain level. And that level must commensurate with the activity that goes on with it.
It's my year talented case.
Yes.
My year instrument. There are so many of them going.
Exactly, a lot of them. And let me yes, because your work is not done. It is not a platform that I say the game is different when you are involving or you are engaging Ankara. The game is different.
Now,
I have written to some of them. Say these are the things that they are doing now. If it's so they should correct it and yes, sir, we'll take action. I don't cry there. I don't cry 4 years ago as someone making, but some consistently are doing it, and at the appropriate time, we will also deal with that. But those are the things that goes with it because the state requires it's a capacity building program.
Yeah.
Therefore, in building the capacity of Akorano, all other things must come on board to complete Akorano. Children should not suffer as a result of that.
Okay.
Akorano say today they can sue the organizers of events.
Why?
For their status of life because they've raised their status to a certain level and they fail to keep it.
Because we bring an 1 year now.
1 year now with him. Now as a hustle.
Yeah.
And the child is also known for a particular activity. And the status of the child has been raised. So if that status affects Akorano in any form or shape, that child can sue the organizers for a year. And it is there, a lot of them. As organization, we need to streamline a lot of things. Because one of to say that film Beast of No Nation.
Yeah, Abraham ne
Sakorano. What is that?
What your friends say? No, the other one.
The other one.
Agu Nidin now Nidin Paris. No, Dimbi or Dinam, I forgot.
Or no say if it is justified, say whatever it is that is supposed whatever is supposed to get no in he can sue the company who did that film.
No, but no. I'm saying company no, the manager nisika.
And I make us then whoever the manager is, obey me use a manager.
And I'm so much discount manam or they are drugs.
I know there if it is justified that say umpire this kind of man or they are drugs and yeah, it is in the destiny.
Okay.
But the principle is that when you raise children to a certain level, you have to keep them above that level or at that level above that level. If they drop, then that child has every right to sue the company for that act.
But you do level you have to struggle to maintain that, that level.
If you raise Accra, because or if you say it will be a celebrity, it comes with a certain responsibility.
Okay.
It comes with a certain lifestyle and status in society. Anything I say be a minister or minor in Jao Mao and Nante because you need protection. Until that is where the state has carried you to. So the state man maintain that level and they say, President Becker said, "Oh, here service be," and I say, "Where we do man." That is how. Until once you are saying say Akorano must engage in a certain activity, now be raise Akorano status to a certain level. It is expected of the manager, the organizers, to maintain that status of Akorano. If it drops, everybody in line of duty must be sued for.
And you won't go force you because you started. Instruments be 4 years.
Makasa.
When they say we don't know where they are.
Yes, a lot of them you don't even know what they are doing. Award no munya and whether indeed ebinumsa can award na as omunsa nka. And I say nipa da oje award no or yesika ne sen. All these things are there.
And now obesini munso and comedy madwini koko baby baby.
Oh yes, if sinimu
made kwada yesini. I used to love working with kids alone.
Exactly. Okay.
And at no point in time a parent be animate and say
any contract. That is totally
no.
That is totally wrong.
If you pay a Chelsea and fan
No, that is totally wrong.
Mommy say why we see when you need.
Only when you say that girl, well, maybe I was maintaining the status. I don't know.
Yeah, because she was a kid.
If say even with that crano or the money one nipa or the no course in film our actor or money contract on it. You can sue them at that age. Say, maybe midi 50 years and I say 9 years, me rest in the film na me trust in the no me who say menya contract bia na omo me trust in the me feel so much system.
Oh, but see a
you try a car, then the system will determine whether at that age now they are granny it was appropriate to give the child that amount.
Money is let's have me.
Oh no. We are having a general discussion so that moving forward,
he went to the mouth straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Twice.
Moving forward, people must do things right.
Yeah.
People must do things right because film acting, or the film acting, the law do not ban it because the law considers it as a capacity building for Akorano. Okay. But however, the processes of engagement must ensure that the best interest of the child is protected in the process. If not, the law will hold you responsible.
Hey, you're ready, I was here and Mema's Wabena at your Mother's Day Sunday. You ever see a share choir? You ever fast a year on Fendi and man on the channel and young good enough a bank cabin. Etino asema wo pese obisa about enkorati tiene mofra ho nsem no Mr. Bright Apia ha Child Rights International. My question is now more send your mom no me bisa. I think the answers are clear. He has already answered most of them. Okay, so ubetinya Fred just one line per me patch 0302243540. 030-224-3540. Na asembi a wo pese obisa aba nkwarante tie ene normal wo se ye ya ana wonim se wo ye na wonim se bia ye bone no a tie ankwara no obetimi abisa na Mr. Bright Apia atimi aboa ne nyina yesua ade na yetimi ahwe ye mofra ne yeti producer mu chantumen na no kasa bro abani buadie I want one to watch the crowd. I'm so BBI see yes you grow. I everything, see. Remember, just a line, man, what it is you are not cutting. No, but no criminal, it's but before everything, yes, celebrities, are we doing something wrong with our kids? Have you observed? I know maybe yeah, wrong, and I'm patching back near you. Why? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, sorry. Did I announce the wrong line? About your M30 30225790. And no, Jina so abeche. Hello, good morning. And no, Mujina so. 03022435540. 03022435540. Please, you see that line, why patch up. Also, good morning. As usual, I'm watching you from Antwerp, Destiny, enjoying the show. I say you're too much. Tell the man he's too much. Debbie, this question I'll answer. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, this one is better. Bibacho, mommy, your friend will announce where?
Pastor, your friend is Auntie Joyce.
Auntie Joyce, low radio no, and I do my.
We have a problem. Papa on a number, boys and girls, I will see. Now, of the sister. I the papa and I'm a bread.
Ah, Bibacho, me and Tia say, Ose Obi ne man ne iri no ofie. And a papa no, or sorry, I watch you to festa. Two person who say, the papa no children kwanana.
My country is so jai, until I'm person in the same year.
Ah, Miss Abia, we don't say what's so.
And yeah, Bibia is something, and I said, Bibia, yes, to me taking me up.
What's it Obeso who says, I autofista, but don't motovista. I try to have it out to us. Mammy Tina, on you.
The list of activities are Uyetian Kora, Emrano Ekutia. You are listening, dressing, and ya dear Ekaho.
Oh, okay.
But Niamrana can say, Nipane ye, Eddie Harbour Black around dear. It doesn't matter near Nipane, you know. The Harbour Black around dear, and near Emrano, bet me, I can once mamma nae. Basebia, what dress now? Why is Anya man there? It's not really.
Oh, sure, but that shorts was there. Shorts, no, Shannon was there. Mississippi, Neto, a quank a crana down.
Inti, sir, exactly. Inti, I don't know, make us
back when the 14. And about when this as a 16. Tambano. No, and they were 17.
Exactly. I don't know, Sabia, a corano koye at the bonnet cry. I will phone into me and can't because or no, that's it.
The chap allowed girls see the cry. When the papa is a child, so what this is a child and bono.
You best any agenda number of a possible I now for bit
why? Yo, that's it, yo.
Kremo kitani buta.
As in here, dio. That's a nipa nebi anani two sons way. And then is sister. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Debacho di nafa wo question to us man wadaruma. Jay, I said one baby I want Didi wo lani.
Hello.
Yeah, meet you.
Mpacho mikazefu T region.
O T region yetie.
Na mpacho mbesi mi bisa asembi.
Yetie.
Na woni obi wu akola. Na se bia oba no solid dwani di akola ne dwani na also person di akola ne tete na problem ben na also o fa so anse na wadi akola no.
Okay, we know obi awo oba na dwani eja akra na ma wo.
Wadi akola na dwani. But at the same time of frail say bla beji akola no. Ba mi hu ba bia o.
Or the akra na dwani.
Yo.
Ba nipa ne frail say beji akola no.
Yo.
Na what me akwaji akola no.
Mpacho so far no sisi ano akola na be di me family nchen.
Say
ono so kire say akola ni ndu time I was here ti akola na ye me so me person me di akola no go to school.
Oh, near and no sem no near because I saw mutimi define the custody of akola no. Say either say or custody no or banning the benya na say or bema ne benya. Then with a reasonable access to akwara no. But where obi aba say Jehovah, it means that that person has surrendered the right.
Yeah.
And you know that person will not have any qualification to have access to akwara no. Unless they be a bam remo na so oye gidigidi a and obetumi dey come remo aka kire emra say oni esimesi ite and waba wodi akwara na ba bejaw. And I will say on Pakra ni biafe de wabase or Pakrano. In law, no, that person has surrendered the right towards Akorano. Into no the amount into only right to be able to say on the no human so.
Okay. Boss, but you was suma. Why?
Mpacho mate, medasi.
Yes, sir, that's it. Hey, Neniaji. Neniaji, what is that? I'm not eating a bra, watch you in Bajo, her mommy. Neat and open FM. Yeah, lie win yet. Eugene lie win and yet. Otimina. Hello, good morning.
Fine morning.
But you will lie with the additional Casante. We didn't baby as if not to.
Because if you a shaman. Hello?
Yet you.
And because if you a shaman, you said, we are quite up 9 years. Most the woman was the senior. And your child labor now.
Akwadana di 9 years now the name me di nitre senior obezo say child labor.
There be any child labor. It's considered as a capacity building for Akorano. But the environment now Akorano be active him should be conducive. In this area, Akorano is required to eat 3 times a day or was said to so now be Yuzuno for that period now. Say you have to provide that costume Akorano the be feminine. So now provide it. And say Akorano etimi acted that film no for a long time. In Tibia 30 minutes say ubreki Akorano relax and sana wa engage in the wa twaso. But who engaging continuously for more than 3 hours that will be deemed to be child labor.
Okay. Boss, but just where was suma. Yende me difuda. Hello, good morning. Yeah, I was about dinner, baby. Akasana. Yeah, a question to us, what? David, Aquile Peace Town. Doom radio no cry. Doom no. I did a banak. Yeah, Afi Yanko David.
Answer number commas and so baby, I'm away. Will be a musician happy Mother Day.
Why, just so, Yanko?
And a brace and come every apart and shitty this tank up your questions be son of
Bisa Muba Kupenianko.
Okay, but one person answer if I am fan say only aquala, if you are to be an aquala. Not aquala need not say your offer so say only and also okay to aquala the found this one.
Ah, only aquadati, what to Diana Mano or see woni. Now, oh, Shen say woni, I always say what it and found you so. With him, happy I was more.
We enkora say akora ka say on di dia enye say obeforso no ebema wo hu say we didi ana obeso didi ana no so obeso di maybe there's something wrong as we investigate maybe ana there's a health condition bi o maybe enu no obeso bedi
I say akwada ne sa na otie.
Oh no, akwara bia nkora ni bi o mo mpeduane but there are factors that make children not to like food. Enti eno na say wo hwe the health wise no na ultimate correct is and then the doctors will recommend to you what they have to eat. Inti akora bi ani wi ase obeka say akora we dey memem peduane but it comes with a certain health condition in the man banesa. Inti mestre ne say ultimate ko hu pediatrician bi na omo hwe how best on be prescribe ndro bi ama akora a obetimi edi.
The patcho pediatrician uni ma de kro there.
Uncle doctor or call hospital or so or pay enkora doctor why on be pay do bi ama send akora betimi edidi.
Okay, we
but mention also
we say last one then go why.
Okay, last one person say obi we minimal solid fee bi obodi madam fu bi akwa kodi ono bi se madam fu no I saw you ba na bibi
for the nsuo ba
akwale ohonum akwala be kese pa na uhu akwala na ore akwale ohonum na ofon because ediane a ofe no onye bi ni okan de omuka se ni se asabe for there ediane a fata omo ano ye de mo ti akwala de si onum na kom de no na ofon na ofe and will be a soon young fee. If you are no son, then it is near found.
Okay. Message number, yeah, imagine a number, mommy offline. Because,
okay, just near Omonjo number now. Also be full
of.
It
should not be the case.
Okay, just no mojo number. Why? Disappear. Say, you can't say you did a month for issues or move here. We will need a whole week.
I'm telling you.
Why 1 week crowns?
Cases be a for report to Brehenia, dear. Santana Yana Miraho.
Now, unti Munkwana Moye said you marry.
Oh no, yeah, won't say NGO. A Juma Kasian Kasa, the Department of Social Welfare. Na ye NGO, I see a bomb crown by Nintino, Ama and Crawford, Eddie Omun Sempi, Bray. Nia, ye beat me a Kahwa Semino. Na Yaka, ye if he say, strictly Emrano, and I a criminal act, and then they refer to the former system. No, I'm on my handle.
But it won't point at Jumano Bromoso.
Oh, say, yeah, dear, you're 2 years was a Jumania. If you are Dawa, Dano say me Dawa Najo. If you are friends, so I could be brew about Katanga and the members is here. It is part of the Juma, and Yameswadum, though ye NGO, no. Ye Timmy, your officers.
Okay.
In some of the out of the 16 regions, you know, we are working about 9 regions. Providing services for Ankara. Into what we can do within our capacity, na nienzu intimi enya no. The Kodan social welfare and I say if it's a Mrabe can want some near the call.
Mr. Bright appear. Child Right International. Udi, Ubu Kacheme, Udi, Mammy autograph on count. Obijina. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Sorry, your name gas Mary cause me time as really any town and go why.
From Ransford and Professor.
Ransford Ashama, question is saying.
Pacho, because the life of my 40s, they like a Juma Noyan by first day on 1 age.
CCBM, what's a wine? Oh, Papa. So, Papa bet me out for so say a Juma Wayan, you know, be an also ye.
2 years, my own shows.
Hey, Zapia. That's it, but question with you.
I don't think that's right. By a way, purely a family issue, relations, and you know, messages or near maybe or on pair, on any papa transit, on any income.
I won't say, say me, papa, doctor, teaching.
Yes. Doctor. Correct, in some, I will only be the back. The friend Corona to Muse is the same line. The friend for your Mocas, I said, look. I or a medical. She never was. I did a certificate for my parents.
Not for myself.
Into one person or practice or person business. So
it's ways and idea no one.
You just have to sit down with your parents, tell the parents, you know, idea way. And you know na me crowd.
Was it or cast on you never pass on any view?
That is where the difficulty is because again we don't have a strong supporting system. A bit me Anka BBC no. Anka system no should take it over.
Bra, send I and I just no papa kasa why? I actually need to see. I wish I had him for Kobe. Me time as so. Zapia Nyamisha Bibre, that's it. Oh, I wish I didn't do Michael. Oh, my fancy and Rebbe says, yeah, Mr. Bright appear, Sibibre, I said, I need to me fancy that. Child Right International, Papa, bro. Miss Roman and Bo. I do my own mammy, I mean to me, yeah. Ebenezer one in the Irada, and I have friends on Mazinko Bogatanga. I do my day. You do not have a Gaza, me producer, Sammy K, Sammy Kuma, Sammy K Media, me producer, Prima Bank on social media. Thank you so much. I wish you had a news time as so. Macramo.
Said me,